John Butner, certified high performance coach. And today we're going to be talking about your last week, right? Now, in the show, we try to help you advance quicker in your life, try to reach your big goals and ambitions. And part of being productive is taking a look at your last week and saying, where was I consistent and where was I not? So, if we were to open up your calendar and look at the last week, did you have on your calendar something to do with your health? Did you have on your calendar something to further the meaningful projects and goals in your life? Did you have time with your special people, friends, family, spouses, partners, all that stuff, to deepen those relationships? And did you have something on that calendar to help you feel more vibrant, to help you feel more alive, to help you feel more connected with the world? And if you could say, hey, looking at my calendar this past week, I didn't have any of that, no worries, right? It's something that I didn't do until somebody asked that question of me, and I was like, wow. And a little history on that, I have pretty much my whole career resisted the calendar because I think for me, a lot of times it was arbitrary deadlines, arbitrary things that people put on calendars that just waste time, keeping you from doing the work that you need to do to advance the project, your life, those relationships. And so I really struggled with this for quite a while. And I also know that when things are scheduled, when things are consistent, that's when I grow. That's when I see improvement. Just like, if you were to get guitar lessons, if you don't consistently practice and you don't have a structured practice built in to your day, to your week, you're never going to get past the E chord, right? You're going to get stuck at a certain level and plateau. So what you do consistently is going to equal your next level of success in most cases. So how do we improve? By taking more action, right? That's what we're going to talk about today. So I help people with this in my one-on-one coaching all the time. So if you're like, man, I need a better rhythm, I need more consistency in my day, in my week, be sure you go to seanbutler.com/coaching and check out the free 1 hour strategy session where we could talk about where you're not being consistent and help you get back on track and help you connect with those big goals so that you keep the action that moves you forward. Okay. Okay. So again, we improve with consistent action. So how do we get out of our heads and into our work, right? Well, the number one biggest thing that I recommend with people, that's a really big indicator that, and we already talked about it, is if we opened up your calendar for the last week, the last month, what is consistently on there? And if it's nothing, then you might have things like you might be getting really good at watching Netflix. You might be really good at goofing off on the internet. You might be really good at reading books, and which is awesome. But if you ask yourself the question, I'm going to push you on this a little bit. It's, have you been as consistent and progressing at the level you want? And do that. Those actions reflect that for you. In the case of maybe reading books, it's like, yeah, it's helping me in my job, helping me learn new ideas and bring something new to the table. But Netflix, if we're honest, maybe not. And I'm guilty of it too, so don't think that I'm saying that, I got this all figured out. It's a struggle with me too, but how do you prevent Netflix from winning the day, especially when you're working from home? It's a huge thing that people have been struggling with. Again, put it on the calendar. The morning plan, a morning wrap up, it's much tougher to be distracted when you feel good about the day, when you feel good that you've moved your body, when you've had your coffee. I just did a quick reel on Instagram with this. It was pretty awesome. Oh, so good, so good. So, calendar, feeling good in the morning, getting your morning ready, being very clear on what you need to accomplish, right? If there's one thing you needed to accomplish today, is that on your calendar? And if not, for work, for other obligations, like, why not? What's keeping you from scheduling the time, blocking it off, and defending that so you can make progress today, right? That's what this is all for. So put it on your calendar, have your morning startup ritual, get you pumped for the day. make sure you're clear on what you need to do today, the mission for today, and make sure you have something that you're excited about on the calendar too. So something that you're looking forward to, something that makes sure that you can bring the joy today, that you're ready to go have that walk in the park with your spouse, to go on that run, to go create that piece of art, to go do what you got to do, so that as you're grinding, as you're honoring the struggle, as my shirt says, through the day, you keep moving forward, you keep pressing on, and you're able to get things done, and then have a reward at the end. So, guys, that said, see you guys tomorrow at the same time, same place. Again, if you need help finding more discipline in your day, make sure you go to seanbutner.com/coaching and sign up for a free 1-hour strategy session as spots are open. And see you guys tomorrow. Take care.